want you all to imagine this. You were 80 or 90 years old and you were sitting in your living room on your rocking chair, thinking back on your life. You're asking yourself, did I live the life that I wanted to live? Did I chase my dreams? Or did I live a life that I now regret? I've found that often it takes us to go through true adversity, such as losing someone we love, to realize how precious life is and that we must chase our dreams now. Bronnie Ware was an Australian palliative care nurse who cared for patients in their remaining 12 weeks of life. She asked them many questions, and including questions such as, if you could live life again, how would you live differently? She found that there were 5 common regrets of the dying, and today I'm here to talk to you about 2 of them. Number 1, I wish that I had lived my dreams and not the life that others expected of me. And number 2, I wish that I'd let myself be happier. It was a day in July of 2016. We just won our football game. It was a Saturday and we beat South Croydon by 100 points. We were feeling awesome, excited. There was so much emotion. We sang the song and we were just proud. Many of the boys went home. And after the game, I walked outside to go and watch the reserves play. As I walked out there, I noticed my coach was on the phone. I didn't think anything of it. But he stayed on the phone for a while. As I got closer to him, I started to realise that it wasn't a normal phone call. My coach, his face was starting to go pale. His voice was starting to choke up. And he turned to us and said, "Boys, it's Joey. Joey went to bed last night and he didn't wake up this morning." Immediately, I felt lost. I felt confused. I felt sad. I felt angry. How could this happen? Our big, happy Mo show. He was 18, healthy. He went to bed and he didn't wake up. Joey had a smile that really would light up a room. And he had this famous handshake, this big, loopy handshake that will never be forgotten. And I just couldn't believe that he was no longer with us. Once he'd passed away, I felt pretty lost. And I'm so grateful that my mum took me to America to see Tony Robbins. I'd never heard of Tony Robbins at the time, and when she asked me, I said yes, just because I wanted to go to the NBA and the ice hockey. At Tony's seminar, we did this fire walk across burning hot coals for 5 meters. And it truly was transformational. I returned home from Tony's seminar feeling like a different person. I had confidence that I'd never had before. And I went home from his seminar to play football again because it was all I ever knew. In 2017, I was lucky enough to be the captain of our premiership side. We went undefeated, and yet my love for playing footy had vanished. I didn't know why, but what I do know is that when Joey passed away, one thing that I learnt is that if you're not doing what you love, then you have to move on. Because life is too precious and you may not wake up tomorrow morning. So I decided to turn my focus to marathon running. And just 3 weeks later, I attempted the Melbourne Marathon. I did it. And it was incredible. And it gave me a level of confidence to know that I could pursue running now as my sport and my lifestyle. 2 years down the track, in early 2019, I decided that I wanted to run a marathon under the banner of Jog for Joey. And I wanted to raise money and awareness for the Compassionate Friends charity, who helps support grieving families, providing them with hope on how to live life now without their lost loved one. Only I didn't run just one marathon, or 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5. I actually ran 50 marathons in 50 days. Can you imagine that? Through my journey of honouring Joey, I inspired many people and I empowered them to chase their dreams. You see, when we're bold enough to follow our hearts, we can inspire others to chase theirs, and it does create a ripple effect. So please take away today. Chase your dreams now. We may not wake up tomorrow morning. Take action and live a life full of no regrets. My name is Sean Bell. Thank you for having me. Yeah.